We've got GPT-5 solving ancient math puzzles, NVIDIA losing a massive market overnight, and workers training robots that might replace them. What's up, AI enthusiasts? Welcome to Kitty AI Daily, your go-to source for the hottest artificial intelligence news. I'm your host, Kitty. Enough delays. Let's jump right into today's AI madness. All right, our first story today is absolutely incredible. You might want to sit down for this one. GPT-5 has apparently uncovered solutions to not just one, but 10 unsolved math problems that have stumped mathematicians for decades. That's right. I said decades. According to researchers, including Sebastian Bubeck from OpenAI, GPT-5 managed to find solutions to multiple problems from the famous Erdos problem list, including problem Starft 1043. How did it do this? By tracing through a solution buried in a 1961 German paper that had been completely overlooked by the mathematical community. But wait, hold on to your hats, because here's where it gets really interesting. After these claims were made, there was some serious pushback from the mathematical community. It turns out that GPT-5 didn't actually create new mathematical proofs. Instead, it performed what can only be described as a superhuman literature search, finding existing solutions that had simply been forgotten or lost in the vast sea of academic papers. Thomas Bloom, who maintains the official Erdos Problems database, had to step in and clarify that these problems weren't genuinely unsolved. They were just unsolved in the sense that he wasn't aware of the existing solutions. Can you believe that? After all the hype, some of the researchers actually deleted their original posts or walked back their claims after criticism from big names like Demis Hassabis and Yann LeCun. But here's the key takeaway. AI is becoming an unbelievably powerful research assistant that can find needles in haystacks that humans didn't even know existed. It's not replacing mathematicians' creative thinking, but it's amplifying their ability to build on existing knowledge. For anyone working in research or any field that requires managing large amounts of information, this is game-changing. Imagine what this could mean for medicine, law, or any field where important discoveries might be buried in obscure papers or documents. AI could help rediscover lost knowledge or make connections that no human ever could. That's absolutely incredible when you think about it. Now, let's talk about something absolutely shocking in the business world. NVIDIA, the giant of AI chips, has seen its market share in China drop from a whopping 95% all the way down to 0. That's not a typo. I literally said 0%. How did this happen? Well, it's all thanks to those U.S. export restrictions that have been banning the sale of advanced AI chips to China. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang recently came out and called this situation painful for the company, but made it clear that they have no choice but to comply with U.S. regulations. Think about that for a second. Going from controlling almost the entire market to having absolutely no presence overnight. That's the kind of disruption that most companies can't even imagine, let alone survive. But here's where it gets even more interesting. While NVIDIA is being forced out of China, Chinese companies like Huawei and SMIC are rapidly developing their own technologies to fill the gap. This isn't just a temporary setback for NVIDIA. It could be the beginning of a whole new competitive landscape in the AI chip market. So what's NVIDIA doing about this? They're pivoting hard toward emerging markets like India and the Middle East, which they see as the next frontiers for AI technology. It's a classic example of how geopolitical tensions are reshaping the tech industry in real time. If you're a developer, researcher, or company working with AI hardware, you might see shifts in what products are available and how much they cost. We could see NVIDIA focusing more on markets outside China, potentially leading to better support and more innovation in those regions. But here's the really exciting part. This disruption is opening the door for new competitors and technologies to emerge. More competition usually means better products and lower prices for consumers in the long run. It also means that AI technology is becoming more globally distributed, which could lead to more diverse and innovative approaches to AI development. And let's not forget about the geopolitical implications here. The tech world is becoming increasingly divided along political lines, and that's something everyone in the AI space needs to be aware of. If you're building or using AI technology, understanding these global dynamics is going to be absolutely crucial for your strategy moving forward. All right, our final story today is something straight out of science fiction. In Manila, Filipino workers are earning between $250 and $315 per month to remotely control AI robots that restock shelves in Japanese convenience stores. These workers, using technology developed by startups like Telexistence, are essentially training the very robots that might eventually replace their jobs. It's a fascinating and slightly dystopian look at the future of work and automation. Here's how it works. A worker in Manila puts on a VR headset and controls a robot in Japan, using it to identify products on shelves and restock them. This human-in-the-loop approach allows the robots to learn from human actions, gradually improving their AI until they can perform the tasks autonomously. Now, I know what you're thinking. Isn't this just another example of companies exploiting cheap labor? And you're not wrong to be concerned. These workers are earning relatively low wages while training the systems that could make their jobs obsolete. But there's more to this story than meets the eye. This setup actually represents a complex intersection of automation, remote work, and global labor markets. On one hand, it's creating job opportunities for workers in the Philippines that wouldn't exist otherwise. On the other hand, it's accelerating the development of technology that could eventually eliminate these very same jobs. This story is a crystal ball showing us one possible future of work, and it's something we all need to be paying attention to. For those of you in tech or considering career paths, this highlights the growing importance of understanding AI and robotics, not just as users, but as potential trainers or supervisors of automated systems. The economic implications here are massive. We're seeing a new form of labor arbitrage where human workers in one country are used to train AI systems that will eventually eliminate jobs in another country. This could reshape global labor markets in ways we're only beginning to understand. But here's the silver lining. As AI and automation continue to advance, entirely new job categories are emerging. Someone needs to design, build, maintain, and supervise these robotic systems. There will be growing demand for people who can work alongside AI, manage automated systems, and perform the tasks that machines still can't handle. The key question we all need to be asking ourselves is, how can we prepare for a world where AI and human labor are increasingly intertwined? It's not about competing with AI, it's about finding ways to work alongside it. Sheesh, what an absolutely incredible day in AI news. These stories really highlight how AI is transforming everything from abstract mathematics to global markets to the nature of work itself. It's both exciting and a little bit terrifying, but one thing's for sure. We're living through absolutely revolutionary times. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please hit that like button and subscribe to Kitty AI Daily for your daily dose of AI news. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with more breaking AI news. Stay curious, stay informed, and embrace the future. This is Kitty, signing off. Peace out.